Hey everybody, it's your boy Surge Dragon. Welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Today we're going to do a quick speed run for Mikey and Chris Petrie. Here they are. And with me is T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Here's Chris. And Mike Henry.
If you're ready for another episode of Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a help.
Hell yeah.
Ready for another episode of podcast, give me a
Hell yeah. Oh man, you breaking up, man. Hold up. Pause. All right. Mikey, shout out.
If you're ready for another episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I said if you're ready for another episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right,
Let's hurry on up, y'all.
We're doing a speed run of August 31st, and then we're going to move on to, what was it, September?
We ain't got time.
Labor Day.
Yeah, apparently we're not going to have enough time. I just realized what time it is right now. He's got to be out in 10 minutes, so let's go. We'll go do yours then. How about that, boys? We'll do Monday Night Raw on Monday. So let's go ahead and cover. It would be issued that a triple threat match for at Clash of Champions with Drew McIntyre against Randy. Hold up. With participants from 3 different matches for triple threat in the main event. It would be Randy Orton versus
Keith Lee.
It was Kevin Owens.
Oh.
Kevin Owens. Keith Lee versus Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio couldn't, because of his eye injury, so it would be Dominic Mysterio instead. So Randy Orton enters the arena first and foremost, issuing that he punt kicked 3 times Drew McIntyre. Keith Lee comes out, mocks him, and saying that he beat him that prior night at Backlash, and Dolph Ziggler gets in the conversation and jumps him, starting the match for Keith Lee and Dolph Ziggler for that qualifying the triple threat and the main event. Which case, Keith Lee won. Your thoughts, Mikey?
Well, Keith Lee got the job done.
You, Chris?
Keith Lee beat Dolph Ziggler versus a Spirit Bomb.
Spirit Bomb. What's next?
Mickey James and Natalya and Lana confront Asuka.
So it would be 2 veterans wanting a shot at the current Raw Women's Champion Asuka with Lana in Natalya's corner. In which case, Lana and Natalya badmouth Mickey James, saying that she is undeserving. In which case, Lana is saying she doesn't have a TikTok, she doesn't have Instagram, she doesn't have this, that, blah, blah, blah. So it's pretty much a fight between Mickey James and Lana. In which case, Mickey James wins. What do you think, Mikey?
He's a veteran. He got the job.
You, Chris?
Mickey James versus Asuka, the first time ever.
Oh, yeah.
Winning for the Raw Women's Champion. Good.
What do you say, Mikey? I see the camera on. Good. Next one.
Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens to advance the triple threat match.
Randy Orton easily gets that win on account that Kevin Owens gave him a fight, but it was an RKO that decided it all for him to move on with Keith Lee. Your thoughts, Mikey?
Owens did.
You, Chris?
Well, Aleister Black came out and attacked Kevin Owens from behind, and he gave him the black mask.
That was after the match, wasn't it? What's next?
Cedric Alexander and the Viking Raiders crashed the Hurt Business celebration.
Straight up, the guys were partying over the fact that Bobby Lashley won at Backlash and became the new United States champion, but the party got crashed by guys that did not approve of them. Then they went and had a 6-man tag where the baby faces, Cedric Alexander and the Viking Raiders, won the respectable match. So, Mikey, what is your thoughts on that? Damn. You, Chris?
Cedric Alexander pulled the Titans got the win for his team. Winning MVP.
Mm-hmm. Next. Already did that.
Okay. The Riot Squad versus the Iconics to earn a WWE Women's Tag Team title opportunity. The Iconics must disband if they lose.
As well as Ruby Riott or Liv Morgan. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, the Iconics were the ones that lost, and now they're no longer a tag team. Earning a title shot opportunity against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, the current tag team women's champions, is Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. Your thoughts, Mikey?
Iconics no more. That's play.
Damn, he's breaking up. And you, Chris?
The Riot Squad versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. He's gonna be a tough battle to face the Michigan Virginian and a powerhouse.
Next.
Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio to advance the triple threat match.
The whole family was watching backstage, including Rey Mysterio, his wife, and his daughter, supporting from backstage Dominic and his match against Seth Rollins. Sadly, Dominic put up one hell of a fight, but with one curve stomp, Seth Rollins won the match. And then, after he won the match, he curve stomped Dominic's face again into the mat, just out of spite. So what is your thoughts, Mikey?
Dominic is not deserve this.
You, Chris?
Dominic put a hell of a fight. I give him an effort of that, but it wasn't enough to beat the Seth Rollins with Messiah.
Next.
Riddick Moss versus Titus O'Neil, Raw Underground.
So, Titus O'Neil would premiere on Raw Underground, trying to earn a new image, and he ends up going against Riddick Moss, right, you said? Riddick Moss. Yep. It looked like he was on the verge of winning until Moss ended up whooping his ass and laying him out. Verged by Shane McMahon. The winner is Riddick Moss. Damn. Bad night for Titus O'Neil. Your thoughts, Mikey?
Titus O'Neil had a bad night.
You, Chris?
O'Neil, bad night for him.
Bad night for him. Next.
R-Truth versus Akira Tozawa to become the WWE 24/7 champion.
Yep, this was early on in the night where security stopped Akira Tozawa with his ninjas in the car. He didn't realize that security guard was actually a referee. And coming up from behind him was R-Truth to become a 39-time 24/7 champion. And he got away with it. Your thoughts, Mikey?
R-Truth is the 24/7 champion. Yeah.
Damn, Mikey, I gotta tell you, you're breaking up again. I hear you, but it's like like that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. It's just that sometimes you're breaking up.
Like I said.
That's probably on my end. Go ahead.
And like I said, R2 is the 24/7 time for the 39th time.
You, Chris?
R2. I beat Hero Sorrow. And I got away from the title once again.
He's got his baby.
The Retribution attack the Street Profits and Andrade and Angel Garza.
It would be a match between the Street Profits and Angel Garza and Andrade. With on ringside is
Selena Vega.
Not just Selena Vega.
And Demi Barnett.
Demi Barnett from The Bachelorette. In which case, then Retribution comes in, throwing out the whole entire match as a no contest. Which makes it worse because Angel Garza runs out with the Bachelorette, supposedly protecting her. Others would say he was a coward. But what happened after that is knowing that there was no love for any of the members, babyface or heels. Both members of Street Profits, Andrade, and even Zelina Vega got dropped. Okay, hold up. We'll be right back. All right, your thoughts on that, boys? Go ahead, Chris.
The Retribution like the ruin matches, and someone need to stand up and come a leader and take care of Retribution.
You, Mikey?
Retribution has gone too far yet again.
Next.
Jasmine Duke versus Billie Kay and Raw Underground.
It would be the horsewomen on the offensive getting good wins until they were at, Shane McMahon asked them, who wants them? Who wants them? Peyton Royce throws Billie Kay after being disbanded as the Iconics. And Billie Kay is like, why would you do this? And she starts screaming, ah! She gets kicked up upside the head. Oh, hold up. What are your thoughts on that, Mikey?
I was aboard Billie Kay. She got kicked up. Oh, man.
You, Chris?
I feel sorry for Billie Kay. She just got knocked out.
Also, in addition to that, we also have to mention the fact that Angel Garza, along with the chick, what was her name?
Demi Barnett
was close to
Demi
Barnett, thank you. Was close to exiting the arena until those at the door were members of Retribution, and instead of, manning up to what he just said, that he would, if anything happened to her, he would never forgive himself. We thought he was being heroic by saving her, and then he ditches her. And like, okay, now he's a straight up coward. Okay, next.
The Hurt Business versus Apollo Crews, Ricochet, and Cedric Alexander in Raw Underground.
Yep, next. Because he's got to go.
Randy Orton versus Keith Lee and Seth Rollins to earn a WWE Championship match at WWE Clash of Champions.
What's on the bottom? Bottom. But there you go. Interview. Raw talk. And that's what I was talking about. Okay, so what happened on that Raw talk? It was expanding. And this. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, bro.
All right.
Okay. So your thoughts on the coward Angel Garza, Mikey?
See ya.
Son of a bitch. Can't fight with them. Be a man.
You, Chris?
Angel Garza, not a man at all. He just straight up coward and pussy.
He called him a pussy. Good one, Chris. Next after that, Cedric Alexander, as well as Ricochet, led by Apollo Crews, were looking to lay the beat down on the Hurt Business. But as a result, on Raw Underground, they are the ones that ended up on the bottom, being laid out by the Hurt Business. Damn. They had all the hype going in for them, and they ended up getting laid out. That's your thoughts, Mikey?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You, Chris?
Paul,
Well, go ahead, Mikey. I heard you.
I said Paul Cruz reaching second down. Unbelievable.
And you, Chris? Yeah. You, Chris?
Hey, can I? The Apollo Crews and the rest of Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, can I handle the powerhouse and MVP and the veteran Shelton Benjamin? Can I handle? They can't handle them.
Yeah. They were outsized and outpowered. That sucks.
Yeah.
Finally, we get to the triple threat match to determine who would face Drew McIntyre at Clash of Champions. Prior to this match, as I said, it was Seth Rollins trying to team up with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton wasn't going to have it. So it would be back and forth, back and forth. Keith Lee against Randy Orton. Randy Orton versus Seth. Seth versus Keith Lee, so on and so forth. Until finally, it would be Randy Orton who gets a RKO and gets the win. Remind me, Chris, and get your 2 cents. Who was it he pinned?
He pinned Seth Rollins.
He couldn't pin. Keith Lee. Couldn't do it. So get your 2 cents, Chris, on that match, knowing that Randy Orton is moving on to fight Drew McIntyre.
I really was pulling for Keith Lee because he beat the Legend Killer Randy Orton in Payback. I was pulling for him, but he did not win, and he did not get pinned.
Not gonna lie. I wanted Keith Lee to win, but no. That so-called Legend Killer has taken over.
And with that said, we move on to Raw Talk, in which case I remember 2 conversations. Or wait, no. I remember the third one. We had Shayna Baszler on the commentary, bringing in her own sauce. It was hot sauce, some sort of limited edition red bottle hot sauce. And then you also got avocado oil mayonnaise, basically. And she mixed it together, put catering salmon, and it made R-Truth go, whoa. It's like, damn, that's a kick. And apparently she said it would be better if she prepared it. So Shayna Baszler can cook, believe it or not. So next time we see Shayna Baszler on Raw Talk, we might actually see her bring a dish of her own cooking to R-Truth. Your thoughts on that, Mikey?
Spicy. I mean spicy food.
You, Chris?
She gonna put extra spicy on that meal?
It gave R-Truth a kick. Next, we have the fact that the Hurt Business came on Raw Talk in full force, all in suits, saying that they're looking to expand, saying that they dealt with Apollo Crews and his boys, still claiming that they're part of Retribution because it links to catering, and so on and so forth, mentioning that they're looking to bring in another member, perhaps a woman, and even go off brand and expand the Hurt Business on NXT and SmackDown. Hoping to take over. Your thoughts, Mikey?
Damn business, Hurt Business.
Business is good. Whether you like it or not.
Right.
I know our boy Xavier's loving it.
Yeah, that's his boy, MVP.
What about you, Chris?
MVP sucked the Benjamin and actually he looked like a black mob with suits. They look like the black mob.
A black mob. Damn. Too bad T-Money had to leave. He would probably say something about that. Anyway, last but not least is the balls on this man is Angel Garza with roses trying to kiss up. And, even R-Truth is, confused as to what's going on. And he figures out, oh, you a player. Oh, you go run. He's like, no. He's making up all sorts of excuses and she don't want none of it. She's smarting up and says she don't want to do anything with Angel Garza. Even goes so far as for R-Truth to have her back and say, make jokes. Say, these roses have her name on it. Oh, they got a name? Hey, Roses, what's your name? What's your name? And, I think her name was Kylie Russo.
No, it's Charlie Russo.
Charlie Russo. Thank you. When Charlie Russo was saying that, she said thank you to R-Truth because she was about to break into tears. He made him laugh. He made her laugh. That was good. Count on R-Truth to make a good laugh. Make some people feel good. Make them feel good. And then Angel Garza goes and leaves with that notion that she don't want nothing to do with him. They're like, go. Playboy. Coward of a playboy. Goddamn. What's your thoughts on that, Mikey?
Angel Garza is some punk.
Ooh, you punk. You, Chris?
Angel Garza always would be a coward.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Already 22 minutes. So, did I miss anything, boys?
Let me go. Let me recheck. Make sure. I believe that should be it.
All right, boys, put your cameras back on. That helped having all our cameras off. Here, let me put my camera on. Ego. There we go. Okay, y'all ready to end this?
Let's do it.
I promise y'all. I kept my promise. We didn't do, what was it? 8th?
The Labor Day edition of Raw.
Yeah, Labor Day edition of Raw. We didn't do that. So, what else do we got? We caught up with Impact, so we got this week's edition of Impact to do. And I think we're one episode of AEW behind.
Yeah, one on AEW All Out Saturday edition.
And I haven't finished watching Dynamite of this week.
So that's 1, 2, was it 3 or 2 AEW? 3, oh damn, so we got a triple header.
Yeah. We got that this weekend. And then I got a whole week of doubles. So, we'll see what we can
I
do.
know tomorrow you got tomorrow.
Monday.
I thought Saturday you could do errands.
Errands? Yeah. But after that, we can do a podcast. If y'all will.
So tomorrow for Saturday, which one you gonna do? The Labor Day Raw or 3 episodes of Impact?
You mean AEW? We did. We could do Impact. We could do Impact so we don't stay behind on that. But we can also do AEW later on that day. So we planning in advance, people. We're planning in advance. This is a recording after all. This ain't live. This ain't live. If this was live, man, we'd be talking for hours. And I'll upload this later. Anyway, other than that, I know T-Money wants to be on Monday Night Raw, so we can do that. And then from there, it's downhill. Because then we can do that week's Monday Night Raw on Thursday. Sound good?
So this coming Monday, the 14th, we'll do the one on the Labor Day edition of Raw with T-Money. He wants to be there. But we still got 3 episodes of Impact, which is coming up tomorrow.
Yeah. So,
and of course, Impact if we have a chance.
Uh-huh. So with that said, let's go ahead and end it. You ready to end this video?
Yeah, that should be it. That should be it.
Yeah, because I still got to finish up my work.
Yeah, go on.
All right, then. Here we go. A shout out to our fellow brethren of the Heavens Monsters podcast. A shout out to... Oh, hold up. Let me flip the camera. Flip. A shout out to Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube channels will be in the descriptions down below, as always. And a remaining shout out to Chris Petrie, T-Money, who just left, Renee Farrell, and Delvin. Ready? You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. You didn't? Give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heavens Monsters podcast. I'm Serge. That was T-Money. This is Chris. This is Mikey. Tell him what's up, Mikey.
And that's the bottom line. Because the Heavens Monsters podcast crew said so, and we'll see you tomorrow for a triple header of AEW All Elite Wrestling.
Peace.